Hey guys, welcome back. I'd like to start by apologizing for not producing a ton of videos here on YouTube over the last 2 weeks. Thankfully, for the next 3 weeks, I have at least 5 videos or so planned per week for lots of content. We're going to start today by going over Decathlon 1 and 2. I'm going to either show you guys the gameplay or give you guys a deck tech for what I didn't actually stream. These Decathlon events were super fun, but they did kind of come up very quickly. There were 2 Decathlon events every 3 days, and you only had 3 days to complete them. So between Magic Mike's, my regular stream schedules, or other sponsored content, sometimes I just didn't have time to grind a bunch live. So some of these will just be deck techs, and I'll try to pair those with a Decathlon where I also actually have some gameplay for. So today we're going to be doing Decathlon 1 and 2. Decathlon 1 was Alchemy. And that was the very first event I did in my pajamas, sitting at home, chilling, doing nothing. But I wanted to show you guys the deck that I took for an easy first try 7 win, and that is this mono black deck. Now, I don't think that this is the best deck in the Alchemy format by any means, but I did think that it was going to take advantage of a lot of creature decks. In the Epiphany matchup, it's a bit of a dog, but it is very, very good against any of the creature type decks. And when playing more casual formats or against people who don't primarily focus on those formats, then you're going to see a lot more creature type decks because they're the easiest to shuffle up without having a ton of experience in a format. So we have a ton of board clears here with Blood on the Snow, Meat Hook Massacres, and that is just going to keep you in the game and stop your opponent from being able to finish off your life total. We also have a ton of card advantage with Shambling Ghast, Cursebound Witch, Fell Stinger. This allows you to chump block and then sacrifice with Deadly Dispute, which you guys know is good because it is a $5 uncommon in paper, which is bonkers. We also have a ton of really cool return mechanics with the Blood on the Snow. Getting back the Spider Queen or even a Voldaren Bloodcaster is pretty sweet. But ultimately, a big part of the way this deck wins is by casting Brushstroke and killing your opponent with your own board clears by removing your own creatures and getting to drain their life out. We also have our own land package with Faceless Haven and Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and these are really great against mirror matches or against Izzet type decks where, they're going to be wrathing your board with the Giant Stomp thing and going from there. So this allows you to get in a little extra damage as well. If you guys are looking for a kind of interesting deck that takes advantage of those creature decks, this is definitely where you're going to want to be. I'll post a deck list down below in the description. And that's the end of my Decathlon 1 deck tech. I was able to complete this on the first try. So as we go through the Decathlons, I'll tell you guys how many tries it took, so that way we can keep track of what the overall value was. I will tell you, just as a spoiler, it took me 19 entries to get all 10 tokens. So we're going to go ahead and keep this going. We're going to be doing Decathlon event number 2 in this video as well, again because I don't have any gameplay associated with this particular deck. Decathlon number 2 was Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt Sealed. We got 3 packs of each, which was a really interesting format because you get some decayed tokens, some non-decayed tokens. You have a big mesh of vampires and werewolves, and it was a ton of fun. During this Decathlon number 2, I actually did do a co-op because I had one planned already. These events were actually kind of dropped on us last minute without a ton of information. So we had a co-op planned, so we went ahead and just kind of worked on our Decathlon events together. So this will be the only one where you will see Airball, which is one of our degenerate streamers, actually co-pilot one of the events with us. We also did their sealed deck as well, and both times we went 1 of 1. Feel free to let me know down below in the comments what decks you guys had success with for Decathlon 1 and 2, because I would love to hear what you guys used. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay for Decathlon number 2. All right, so this one will end up on my channel. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, this is Airball, one of our degen streamers, who's here to co-op some Decathlon. If you guys are entering these Decathlon events, keep in mind that if you're building your collection through Limited, you're going to want to be entering these events with your gold, because this is 20% of an entry for a draft versus the 400 gems is 26% of a draft. So each time you enter with your gems, you are throwing away 6% of an entry. So, over time, through the management of your account, this is something that will add up. So make sure you enter with your gold.
And if you are building a collection, note that this is a phantom draft, or phantom sealed, so you don't actually get these cards.
Correct. If I remember correctly, this thing is kind of nuts. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I think it's still good. We have a Burn Down the House, which is good, and that's it.
Yeah.
These are pretty medium. This is unplayable, and these are like fine. This is okay.
Yeah, Frog can be okay in the right shell.
Yep. So let's take a look at the pool. Ooh, double fierce retribution. And an imprisonment. And a dual craft trainer. I love my white. All right, in white black we've got Eaten Alive.
Black seems.
White seems very thin. So we've got Eaten Alive, Farmer, Gluttonous Guest, the Bishop, which I know is good.
Traveler's okay.
Traveler's okay. Double Dreadhound. And then the red was the other card we liked with the Burn Down the House.
Tough to splash and there's nothing else there.
Yeah, there's really nothing, unfortunately. Green. Also not very impressive. So I'm kind of liking the black-white option.
The old.
Yeah, this removal spell's not bad. We can still splash a little something if we want. We've got some fixing there. So let's take a look at the black-white. I think that is far and away the best option.
Combat trick?
I think Adamant Will's fine. It's one of the first cuts we'll make for sure if we get that far, but I think it's playable. These are also playable, but I don't think we'll need to dig that deep.
Double gift. Literally every black card?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, I actually like the Rot-Tide too. We don't have necessarily the stuff to sacrifice for it, but yeah, this deck seems pretty pre-built for us. I mean, it's a bit full. We don't have a ton of the black removal I'd like to see. Have you already gotten your 2 tokens so far? I have not. I've gotten the Alchemy, and then this is my first attempt in Sealed. We got his Sealed, and we just went 6 wins in the Alchemy event, so we're kind of taking turns. We don't have a ton of 2-drops, and we don't have a ton of creatures. I think the Adamant Will is a pretty easy cut. I will probably cut this card if we cut creatures. Bladebrand is a little less good in this deck, so we don't have like Menacers or anything. This is very optional as well. What's this thing do again?
The battlefield or another non-human dies. Create a human. Pay 2, give it a human lifelink. Beginning of your end step, if you have exactly 13 life, you can pay 6 and transform him into a giant 6/6.
So it's an on-curve thing that poops out dudes, gives dudes lifelink. That's fine. If maybe he turns into a 6/6, probably doesn't. I really like the Dreadhounds a ton, but I think that this is maybe too much.
Beef?
Yeah, 2 5s and 2 6s is honestly not too expensive. I like all these cards. This is pretty close to where we want to be, I think.
Traveler has been mopey sometime.
Yeah, definitely. When you're ahead, it's great. When you're behind, it's absolute poop. So it just kind of depends where you think you're going to be.
Bullcraft Trainer do? Oh, that's the one that puts counter something?
That's the one that gives double strike to any creature if you have Coven. And it itself is a 3/3 first striker.
Nice.
Pretty solid. Can we get rid of like 1 Fangs? We don't have vampires really. So it's like just like small like removal.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. I do like it. 2, 5 3-drops.
I think it's the Fangs or the Traveler. And given that we're short on creatures, I prefer to cut the Fangs.
I think so. 16 creatures is good. Our top end's a little heavy, but I kind of like it. Let's give it a try. Yeah, I think staying at 17 lands is close to 18, but I don't think it's quite necessary. All right, this seems okay.
Yeah, and they mow.
Battlefield or another non. that comes into play with a 1/1. All right, we are on the draw, which is a little on the sad side. Huh?
If they attack with that, are you killing it?
No. I don't think so.
The Griff Rider was an excellent draw. I don't really want to play.
I kind of do, because it bricks this.
So likely to die. Black red.
I don't think we're ever going to get to the backside, so I think if that's the case, that's just what needs to happen.
Okay.
Because otherwise we're going to just keep taking a beating. And their colors are much more aggressive than ours. We're going to get drained here.
Way to get. Probably.
We could play this now thinking that we have a trade at least. I would be on board for that.
Okay.
And then the 4-drop actually trades well with this. But I don't like just playing this knowing that we can't block and taking another beating for 5. Not against their deck. It's way too strong. So the Jaren wouldn't have died to that.
Probably didn't.
Well, we don't know. They could have like also an Abrade or something. We'd be super dead.
They have all that on a Multi 6. Yeah, put the flashback card.
They're down to 1 card. Let's hope it's not... We have to hope it's not a removal spell. What is the stick here? I was like, Are you out? I hope you're out. One time. It is nice that we can pay any color mana to give it on lifelink. Target human you control. It includes itself. I think we should let it happen this time.
Yeah.
And then we hold open this and...
Rite of Oblivion, that's a sorcery, right?
Yeah. Now I think we just hold this open and hold open the lifelink, maybe? Or we could just go Traveler. It blocks these two. We could chump. I think not, though.
If we make some trades and then play Traveler, it's much more like...
I hate using my only removal spell on this, but...
I kind of liked blocking with in there, if they don't.
I see.
This Traveler... Can we sacrifice a token? Creature. So, Rite of Oblivion, we can sack the token and kill the Traveler?
Yes. If we want to do that.
Otherwise, untap. Are we sacking the token? If we play Traveler, are we sacking the token on there?
That's what I was planning on doing. And then they would have to then sack their token.
Yeah. It leaves... Playing Traveler leaves up to me. I guess so does Rite of Oblivion. I think I like the Traveler here.
Oh. I thought you talked me into the Oblivion.
It's your account. Go nuts.
We also have a good blocker for it, to be honest. That's another thing.
They're probably short on removal. This means... The 5-drop means we can't give lifelink.
Hmm. 2 cards. You went 4-3 on Alchemy, 1-3 on Seal. I'm sure you'll do better than me, at least.
Sealed is hard, especially because people can just re-roll.
It's cheap enough to where people are re-rolling for bigger bombs. Certainly.
Give the...
It's very unfortunate.
So we have to pitch the Traveler to you, Rite of Oblivion, right? If we wanted to, we would have to pitch.
I don't think we need to. Because they have one card left. I think we just don't sack, let them make the thing, and then Retribution it.
Okay.
And then on our upkeep...
I don't love it. Oh, Retribution, the cleave cost is for 6 total?
No, it's going to attack us.
I know, but, like, if they don't do anything, we don't make progress. It's
a problem. So now we still need to find an answer.
We have to kill the fire no matter what.
They might not exploit, but yeah. Now, we actually don't need to kill the flyer. Why don't we just cast this for the cleave cast on here, and then on our turn cast the flyer that blocks this? We take...
Just because we lost our human?
Yeah, we take the 3 here, but they're... Hopefully they don't have removal.
They do have blood.
We could just eat in it and be safe. Because we are dead-ish. And now we just hope to outdraw them. Like, it sucks to burn all of our removal there, but... And we're dead. Unless this...
Does exile.
Oh, we don't have enough mana.
But this doesn't kill it?
So, yeah, so we chump block and hope to draw a small creature, and we hope they brick. Small-ish creature. It's an additional... Sacrifice a non-permanent. Not a brick.
And that's...
That is a brick. Drat!
Okay.
Alright, well, here we are. Alright. Not my night.
Right is probably the... On a mole?
I think I'll Gyarados land.
Okay. Why pitch the swamp? Because we have the double white remove.
Double white remove?
The Cigars in Prison.
That's only single white. It's 1 to activate. We have a double black in the witch.
I feel naked without my oak.
I have met an airball clone IRL.
Okay. Like, so far that's neutral. How do you feel about this airball clone? Do I want to know?
Does he play dirty control decks?
That's a risky click.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna click that. Don't click that guy. It's okay.
I think I've won on a Malta 4.
An airball clone.
That's me?
That looks nothing like you. I mean, he's kind of smug looking, but...
Hello. Few of the people in my channel tell me I look like Nikachu. I don't see that either, but I think I see that more than I see this one.
I mean, clicking anything chat sends is typically not great.
Yeah, we could securely find your porn.
It could just be...
Your porn will not steal our banking info, but it will still be porn.
How do they have so many more cards than me? Bullshit.
You did, Maul.
Hammy says bullshit too. Oh yeah, Yanks, congratulations on the purple token. That's awesome. Wow, we're dead. We're already dead.
Okay, I mean we get to reroll. You miss playing against Demir every single time in Limited? You want to kill that wizard?
It's a good question.
Hey, you have half a card.
We do have
a dream.
We have half a card, that is true. That kills a card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it also kills one of ours.
That's what I meant. Kills one of our cards, so it's like net negative.
I saw this was played and constructed as like the 5th Vanishing. Walski played it in the set champion. Black-white control. See, look. This doesn't actually. I've never actually watched a Nikachu video.
I don't do a lot of YouTube, so I've also never seen Nikachu. I've just seen his cute little pictures on Twitter. Could be worse. I think so.
I flank this guy up.
I can do it at instant speed. Boom.
The Wrangler do.
No, the Wrangler lets you tap. By tapping 3 things, you can tap their thing.
18.
I'm gonna time you out just because... Oh, no, unban him, please. I didn't mean to ban him. I meant to time him out. I just don't like people talking shit or saying anything about other content creators in the channel. It's just bad business for me.
Talk all the shit about me you want.
Yeah, you can talk about us. Just don't... Try not to be disrespectful to other content creators.
You lifelink the one?
Yeah.
Yes, strictly correct.
Thanks, Yanks. Sorry, Laser, didn't mean to ban you. You didn't actually do anything bad. We're back in the game, card-wise.
Wow, that happened. The double block. Yeah, I don't mind too much what you said, Star.
Yeah, you weren't at all. Someone just said that someone's content was clickbait, and that's all. I just didn't want that to be...
Yeah, you said it wasn't for you. I think that's more about you than it is about them, so
yeah.
I'm with that.
Agreed. Me too. The ideal thing is we avoid people going into other channels being like, Nerdgirl's viewers and her were talking about you being trash. Then that's just bad. Okay, well this sucks. But they have no cards left. I don't know how we came back from like a 4-to-1 card deficit.
Yeah, what do we have left that we're drawing to, though?
We have some fine stuff. I hope we don't have to kill this. I'll be sad.
Name any of the fine stuff.
Yeah, that's a good card. Now that you mention it. That guy's good.
Okay.
He's great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we have it though. We're okay.
But they still get to...
No, it's okay. We're gonna kill him.
Double removal.
We have double removal. We're gonna have to kill
the 1/1.
We're gonna have to kill everything.
Yeah.
It says first strike. Oh no.
Yeah.
So we could be tricky, right? We could kill one and hope that and then imprison the other and hope they don't draw a creature. What are the chances that this is a creature on the top?
Limited. How many cards in the library? Probably talking 30% to draw a creature. I think it's insane not to kill both of them.
Fine. You're gonna draw a land and you're gonna regret this.
Chad agrees with me. Means I'm right.
Well, it didn't auto pass.
Wouldn't even if it was.
Oh, they would have had so many creatures. Oh, good job. Good job, Airball. That's not just a creature. They would have turned those zombies into 6/6s. And then there would have been 4.
I kind of wish I just told you to say go for it. Like, just for the content.
Oh, no.
We're still fucked.
We are still, well, I mean, no, we're all right. This is fine.
Doesn't feel that good.
We're not behind.
That's pretty good.
Well, because look, these guys die.
Yeah.
So they attack for 3, we attack for 4, gain 2, you know, or gain 2. We're okay. My biggest concern is that they have 8 lands to our 5, so we're going to start bricking and they will not.
Yeah.
That is, I think, the bigger concern of the bunch. And we've also used a ton of removal. So glad we killed that stupid thing.
I ran into that in Vegas.
I played that in one of my draft decks. Rude.
That was bad. Okay. Sure. Guarantees us a playable next.
It guarantees to flip this.
Yeah.
And it just comes back. And they have no cards in hand. Ooh. Play this, actually.
Play yourself.
I don't think I exploit. I just box with them.
Okay.
I could have played this and been cute and exploit this, but it's on top deck mode. Has to be fine. With 0 cards in hand, we are substantially ahead. If we lose from here, I would be sad.
Good. Good. It's not a vampire zombie, right? Theirs. Like we could gift of fangs it and then get in with everything.
Well, this is plus. Oh, neg2.
Yeah.
Okay, we could.
That's why I'm making sure it's not randomly a vampire somehow. But
I'm wondering if that's worth it.
back with the lifelink. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's just impatient.
I mean, we couldn't trade. It's not a bad trade. I'm just worried we do it and then they have a removal or something anyway, or sack it.
Good call. I don't think this is getting any better.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, actually, if they can't, they have to kind of have to chump because this is lethal next turn. So that's probably a good play, is forcing the chump as opposed to the trade. If they had Blade Brand or something, that'd be so much punish.
That would hurt.
That would definitely hurt.
That's the death touch trick.
We beat stupid. Oh, and both our cards exiled.
Yeah.
Feels so good. Good job, team. We're doing it. You gotta jump it.
Draw your last pathetic card.
It's like a board clear and they just go creature, creature, creature.
Probably. Ritual Soot. Actually, even that doesn't do it. Damnation.
Stop! Don't jinx us. I don't know how he came. They have a lot of lands. We do not.
Oh, jinx it. Okay.
Settle the wreckage.
Yeah. Metamorphose, settle the wreckage. Against Soul itself.
We're on the draw. We have removal and 3-drop. What do you think?
I kept a hand like this in top 8 and you criticized me for it.
But your deck doesn't do anything without blue mana. Like, you couldn't do anything.
Except like the Cinderclasm and the Spikefield Hazard.
Take that. Learn how to play Magic. Get good.
Learn to draw the correct color land. Okay.
Get good. Yes, should
that is a vampire.
should we gift a Fang the vampire? I've only done that twice this whole set. Only twice.
Have a good night, Alan House.
Alan, have a good night, hun. You're probably dead, but that's fine.
Rondo. Undetron over there.
No fixing. Which is always upsetting. Hey, no touching my mythic. Rude.
He touched him.
They did. They super touched it.
13.
Oh. Welcome.
Defenestrate has to be one of my favorite words.
Yeah, people were really excited when that one came.
I also loved when they made Transmogrify.
Okay. Well, they kind of have to sack a creature, otherwise they can't kill this, which is nice.
Okay. Definitely not going for 10 tokens.
I'm kind of tempted to kill this.
Alright.
Not. Can we hold open the Retribution?
Yep. I really like.
They're going to kill this, and we're not going to have good blocks. And we're kind of behind. We're going to take 4 damage. 1 from the ping.
Kill the 2-1, if nothing else.
Yeah, I guess we are.
I think we can win this. And I also think that if we can't, it's because they're going to be able to kill the 5-3.
Yeah. If they don't do this and they kill the 5-3 instead, then that's okay.
I think 8 tokens is max value, okay. They're both damage.
I don't like letting them redraw. Might be right.
So,
The Flame Breather?
I think so.
Isn't 7 tokens max value? They didn't. Oh, that was our human though.
Yep.
Forgot. Okay, well, I gotta kill that. I like this. And then I think I will chump the 1/1 on the 2/1.
Yep.
They're gonna defenestrate this, actually. I'll be sad about it.
Yeah.
I hope they get a...
They don't have to target this. Doesn't matter.
They got a creature. Yeah, but these will both get bigger, right? So they'll have to defenestrate one of them. And I think they'll defenestrate the
lifelink.
Lifelink, yeah.
One that doesn't get stuffed by the 2 first strike.
Oof, I forgot about this. Oof. We attack still? They defenestrate this, we don't... Oh, then we have this as a blocker. That's okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. I guess I could have attacked with this. Forced the issue. Okay. If they do it on this turn, then it's a lot... Hey!
Sure. Okay. That 1 and 2? 2 and 2?
Whew, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's 1 and 2. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. I think that one we thought we were going to lose, we didn't, is what happened. Yeah.
I ran out of faith.
When we mulliganed and then they played all those demons?
Yes.
That was the...
Yeah, we definitely won that one.
That one should have been a loss, I think. It is very late. We've spent all day working on the D-Gen website. Look at this sweetness. The D-Gens are going to have a website soon. This is what we were doing today when I was also working on team stuff and paying people. This one we have nothing to do. A bajillion turns. This one I think we have to mull.
Draw.
So yes, I am very, very hyped to be getting a possible website going in the next couple of days.
They're looking for ideas for what to put on the website. If you guys have feedback or thoughts. Normally I don't ask Twitch chat for such things.
Seems dangerous.
Yeah.
I posted screenshots in the D-Gen Discord. So if you guys are D-Gens, most of you guys are, feel free to hop in there.
I don't have a link for it yet, Matt, so I'm working on that.
I wanted to do a preview link, but Airball says he wasn't quite ready to go live. I think it's not linked up.
I have to set up the domain first. That work I didn't want to do because I'm lazy.
I was planning on doing the setup for the domain first and just like leaving a blank shell being live. But I think this works out better. Yeah, I'm not paying attention, to be honest.
What does that enchantment do?
Whenever a human dies, they draw a card, which is pretty good for them.
Day control.
Alright, they're out of cards, and I think we are going to be ahead here.
Hey.
Me too.
Red Hand.
I'm happy to trade because I want the farmer to be fat. I don't want them to draw. Let's go here. Pretty small trade, and we get the lifelink. We're already kind of behind.
Care, the Oblivion's non-land permanent. Could hit the enchantment.
The blood, you mean?
No, the Right of Oblivion, the card in your hand. I think it will hit the Laid to Rest if you...
Oh, yeah. Sacrifice a non... So I can sack the blood, though, and that's cute. As opposed to a creature. I like that. But yes, we probably should have streamed first and then did this. They did not give first strike. That is interesting.
I kind of like making...
I don't really like the idea of this dying, though. How big can this pump spell be?
Lightning Wolf has a pump ability, right? Is it plus?
No,
it's plus
it's
O?
first strike. It's done. It's just this.
Oh, okay.
Do we like this? One pump spell is all that they can have. +3/+3's got to be the biggest. So I'm guessing it's like a lacerate. So maybe we just let this go.
We're so overwhelmingly ahead. I think we can agree.
I think so too.
I want the humans to live. I want to kill the late to rest. I don't know what order I want to do.
We
these
also
things in.
gained 4 off of that trade. It's fine. And we're gonna mill here. Oh, it's gonna be so good. For every creature we mill, they're gonna take 2. Very strong.
Feels pretty good. Fine.
Did they just kill themselves?
They're hoping for Cinder?
I think they just killed themselves.
They are dead.
Yeah. Oh, that's why they attacked last time when I didn't block with the dog. They wanted to wipe the board afterwards. And then I played another dog, and they were like, oh, shit. All right. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. These events are kind of a slog.
Yeah. 7 wins is tough.
Because you figure you only have like time to play for like 1.5 days or something like of those days.
God forbid you're employed. Like, how are you supposed to get like any amount of value these events if you have a job?
Just make your job playing Magic, gosh.
Is kind of what I'm doing. I don't know how my real job would feel about that.
That's why you just got to make this your real job. Duh. Don't you know anything?
Well, once we get more sponsors,
You'll quit your job. Once the DGen team starts paying better than whatever it is that you do.
my big boy job.
Your big boy job. What is it again?
Yeah. We'll work on it.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
We're like most of the way there.
Yeah. Untron again.
Yeah, but they had 2
Oh, okay.
evolving wilds. That's way less awful. It's bigger. And I want less creatures for them to sack.
Yep.
Do this, big bad beastie. It's also harder for them to fight here if that's like a removal spell option that they have. They can't lacerate. It would have to be in a braid or another black source. Or less things that kill innocent traveler here.
What's the green pump and fight?
That is +2/+0 at night only.
Okay.
So that's why I wanted to kill the 3/3. Okay.
Okay.
That is an option as well. I'm not gonna extort. I feel like we're ahead. They also missed their land drop.
I can only good. They did thin quite a bit with.
Yeah. They
Does
can
night matter?
pump. Night does not matter presently, no. Just do this. I don't love it, but
Swing.
They can trade here, but they can't. Or they could double block the Rot Tide. I think both of those things are fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I basically thought this was going to have 3 power anyway, so this is still roughly what I thought was going to happen.
It just cost them a card.
They could have traded with just this too, so.
Now we.
Yeah, I could play this and attack, let them double block, or I guess, yeah, we could do the 2-for-1 too, depending on. I think we almost just let them. I think I'll just let it go. We play the Heron, which is a lethal threat.
Somehow they're free.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when your opponent doesn't play cards. Or, I mean, they have played a card every round, but it's a small card. Not quite as good as our 5/5s.
Tell the rest of your Discord, I am serious. If anyone comes across that 69 Nerd Girl token, I will pay $500 for it.
And I want the 42. So I will pay a bounty for 42. Not $500. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that software engineering money.
So Twitch chat, you heard me right. Show me 69 and you get money. That came out wrong.
That's awful. You shouldn't be asking for 69 from Twitch chat. I feel like that is
unsanitary.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're up against this at 2. Cheaper to make your own 69 token? Maybe.
Does that qualify for the werewolf token?
Mm-hmm.
So if the other one doesn't show up, so you guys
whichever one comes first. I'll only pay for one, but whichever one comes first.
Okay. So that means if you guys have already gotten your other tokens, but have the werewolf one pre-ordered, the vampire werewolf, then you can still get it that way.
Night, Scarker.
We're kind of ahead. Kind of about it.
They're gonna have a hell of a time killing the Dreadhound.
Dreadhound.
6/6 big boy?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So my understanding is that they pull them by days. So I'm not sure. Could have a bounce spell or something. Not a bad card.
Fading Hope is in the set.
Yeah.
Does play well with them, which would hold pressure. I don't hate lifelink up to 5/3.
I don't think we can. It's only target human, and it's no longer a human. It's a vampire on its backside. Kind of like using the Gift of Fang on the stupid alchemist.
Yeah. Oh, step. I feel like Fading Hope is bad in the opponent's deck, but like, it's. I don't know, how are unsummon effects like in general?
Ends.
I feel like limited is all about resources, bombs.
Yes. But sometimes they draw you a card.
Much less about tempo.
Creatures that bounce are pretty great. How are we gonna get there? This person just wants the mana on the backside. It's gonna be 6 mana. It's kind of a lot. Okay, hear me out. I think we can get to 13 on our end step. We take this.
Didn't even think about that.
And then we're gonna have to like throw a human in a bus, under a bus.
With lifelink.
With lifelink, and then end step do the thing, right?
And hope they have no other way to interact.
End step. Yeah. So they're gonna play like some big dumb whatever. They're gonna draw some cards, great. They might play a land and tap a thing, as long as they don't tap this one human. Kind of about. Okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna tap one of the.
And we give lifelink an instant speed. So we attack with the 1/1 and do it.
We can. And indeed.
So we don't suss it out.
Correct. I think we have to.
Oh wait, yeah. Does it cost? It costs 6 mana to flip, right?
Does it? No.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh, that ruins my plan. Well, that's baloney. Okay, well, we go like this. Yeah, that's gross. We drew a land, so we definitely need to play this to make sure we hit our land, I guess.
We have 6 lands.
We're actually in a little bit of a tough spot, but they do have a fair amount of power on board now.
Lifelink comes the one.
Should I just lifelink now? Like, we can lifelink this.
It's not a human? Wrangler?
But then we don't.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, it is. Okay.
Then we risk not being able to play a 2-drop. And we can always. It's only 1 life difference, I guess.
Unless they kill Jar and 3 their combat step. On the land.
We did. But losing 2 instead of gaining 2 is quite sad. Oh no! I need you to die! Just scoop! I have websites to design.
Standard, or alchemy events to finish.
Okay. Yeah. There's a better one that's put something on top. Which, if they get the one that puts something on top, would be pretty nuts, because then Dreadhound is going to be way worse next turn. Okay, that's not as bad.
Okay.
I think if they attack, I kind of just want to throw this guy under a bus. I want to stay at a moderately high life total.
You would rather things die with the Dreadhound on the board.
It's true, but we're not going to be able to lifelink next turn anyway. And this is a lot of damage to do.
I'm just saying, if you want Jaren to die, he's going to chump the same amount of damage this turn or next.
But this turn we can gain the life.
Sure. Okay.
And Dreadhound is going to come down, and we're not going to be able to do any of that stuff anyway. They can tap down something and swing in for a lot. That's kind of why I was happy to make the trade, I think. I think we'll have to chump it this turn anyway.
I want this to die to rain. It's never.
Well, it can't block.
Yeah.
So I think we just want to kill something. We probably want to kill their biggest threat, which is probably this. Or the flyer.
Does it remove abilities?
No. Like, this is going to get tapped down.
Then probably the flyer. We do have 7 in the... Somehow sneak in. We have 8. Right, that's training.
Yeah, I'm just worried that this will hit us for too much if this is tapped. I'd rather take a few less damage. If they attack next turn with this, I'm almost willing to trade this because they take so much more damage. We're getting a huge raid from Ollie Eldrazi. Welcome, guys. So Ollie is one of our Degenerate Gaming teammates. This is also a Degen teammate who's here for a co-op and to help us design our website. This is Airball, if you guys have seen him. Plays some spikier constructed, a lot like Ollie. In fact, ooh, we should show them the website demo. We're making short temporary bios as placeholders for the About Us section in the Degen website. And Ollie has his very own section, voted most likely to never wear a shirt with sleeves.
I think that fits.
It's very fitting. We love you. Welcome, guys, for those of you coming in. We are doing the silly... Where's the lie? That's the point. It's not a lie. We wrote something very true. Because we love you that much, Ollie. What did they choose? Did they kill something else? Work. Beginning. Oh, it's the beginning of our upkeep. I see. Okay, that's dead. They lose a thing, but they don't get to tap our stuff now. And at the beginning of our upkeep. Great. Okay, 3 lands in a row is kind of a lot.
That's a lot. Okay.
Okie dokie. That's a good draw.
Just dead.
Or so I have been told. Ayo, got him. Have a great stream. Thank you again for the raid, hun. I really do appreciate it. We just need a land. This is okay. 1 of each. Lots of good 3-drops.
2 draw steps to find it.
Bit light, for sure. Beautiful curve if we find it, though. Okay, 1 down.
There you go.
We did it! We're so good at magic! That's probably gonna die.
Okay. No braid or anything. Okay.
Hello, nurse.
That's one I haven't heard in a long time. Take a wrong turn at Albuquerque?
This gives double strike, but we don't quite want to do it yet. We don't want that thing to eat it. But maybe, oh, maybe I should have just imprisoned it and then sent, and then next turn. But I like, we're a little choked up on black mana. No, touchy! No, touchy! Fudge sickles! I'm going to attack. what in the Christmas? This is not cool. You're not supposed to have these answers in this 3-color monstrosity.
So they're both of our like really good cards.
Yeah. Yeah, those are our 2 bombs. Yep. Correct.
Okay.
We have 6 6s on the top that are going to be hard to deal with. That's a problem.
Yeah. Bangs the stinger.
The disturb card that they pitched. Oh, they accidentally milled a bomb though.
Okay.
So good. Okay, we'll take that. We boop you in the snoot for 2. We hope that you don't play more bombs. That this card is so good. Especially with how much removal they have. Holy shit. Card is great. Oh my gosh, how are you doing this? Hey, a mana rock, you got it.
Anything in the bin that we...
No, I don't think we have ways to get anything back. Circle of Confinement. This is going to be a problem. But we have answers for it, which is good. The Fellstinger exploit was oof daggers. For 1 black man.
Priority?
Maybe. I think so. We have 2 cards that cost 6. And the risk of getting it and not hitting 6 is minor. I was thinking we'd probably hit a 4 or 5 drop that we could play in the next 2 turns.
Yeah, and that means we can't play the cleave cost. Sure.
I'm not too worried about that. Because they're going to probably attack. Like, we can sit and wait for them to attack us with the thing. Because this no longer does anything.
What was that the one? They fear no man's graveyard. For sure.
Mm-hmm. We have, you know, okay cards here. Don't hate this. I'm wondering if we just imprison and then we can exile it next turn for another blood, hold open the Fierce Retribution.
Sure.
This is risky to an exploit.
You can Rite of Oblivion the Circle of Confinement if you want to get the 1 back, but that ship has sailed.
It also doesn't seem worth it.
That's what I mean. If this was like turn 3, maybe you...
And if we draw another blank, we could get rid of this, which I'd rather do just because they do have black exploit options. They could crawl back the, whatever it's called, and do the thing. No, 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 what are you doing? Stop it!
The whatever it's called, and then...
Yeah, it's late!
Well said.
I'm real... Oh, okay, well... What did they exile? Oh, they exiled their mana rock. Okay, well, unfortunate.
Kind of okay. So, chock full of...
Do we double block here? I think so.
Yep.
Now, if they have a trick, do we kill this or let this thing live?
4/4 flyer scares me a whole lot more. If they have a trick, it's a 1/1.
That's true. This is free.
One day we'll draw a land. We don't immediately pitch.
We didn't. It was only one time. And this was the only card we couldn't draw.
Mm-hmm. There were 2 of them. And it is the only card that we have left with any power in the deck whatsoever.
Always punished. This can't attack alone anyway. I'm assuming there's a trick here.
That returns?
Uh-huh. They have a lot of control, and we know they've got this. Wow, they really fear no graveyard.
Yeah.
Holy crap. This is a big problem.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to play it, unfortunately, but... Oh no, the other hound!
The other one's gone. I think we're out of outs.
They have 13 cards to our 19. Oh no.
11.
Oh, they can't cast this. They can next turn. Yeah, they're 1 short. So we definitely don't attack. If they choose not to do the thing, they choose not to cast Rite of Oblivion, we just don't attack. That'll take their whole turn.
Maybe we cast our own Rite of Oblivion. Their Circle of Confinement.
I'd rather put it on a creature that's going to kill us.
Yeah.
Because then they can just follow up with their own and kill. Then they can kill it with this, which would make sure that they have something to play, right?
This means that they don't want to cast. Okay, so want the mana for something.
I think they want to cast this on it next turn. And save the cards, because this will go away if they don't have a target for it.
Yeah. Or if we just...
I think we have to do this. We can't attack.
Yeah, you're right. We
Source
can say go.
How?
We say go and we force some teaser removals.
Huh? And then we have nothing to kill these and we just take 6 to the face? And then draw a creature that we have to then Rite of Oblivion and Sentinel? Like, this just disappears.
Yeah, fair.
That is a removal spell that will go away. And now, if we draw a creature, hopefully we don't have to do anything on it, and it can at least trade or force them to make the trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they want to cast something and kill it, that's fine. If not, I'm okay with a trade here. They have 9 cards. Okay. I mean, that's not super helpful because they could exile something, but if they do, hopefully it's...
Yeah, at least they have to exile something.
Yeah. Or they have 8, 9, 10, 11. So 6 of these cards are... 6 of the 10
Of the 10
cards,
are landing.
give or take. I'm hoping they have to do this. It might save us. But if they let me keep it, that's great. Okay. So they got rid of one of their threats to make sure we can't gain life and erase them. Great.
Good draw.
We don't have another enchantment, unfortunately. They've also used Lot.
Okay.
Also good draw. This last card is like a land. Great. I think I just don't extort.
I think. Then they can get rid of you.
And I don't attack.
Yep.
I don't want a removal to kill my flyer. Oh, we can flash that out and kill this too if we need
Yep.
to. I like attacking here with this. We actually attack, they have to chump. I didn't even think about it. Well, I guess they could have removal. This is okay.
I didn't feel any stick. There is some now.
That gives first strike.
It does.
Oh. At least it's not. This isn't killing us. Holy shit! I'm glad we never decided to attack there. Okay, we could have flashed this in, got this back instead, but I think I like just holding on here.
Library 5.
4.
Is it better to flash in the commando and then sack it to right of Oblivion instead of getting back the circle? Or instead of getting rid of the circle? Kill the flyer?
Possibly. We might need our mana for this. Do we want to kill the flyer when we have 2 flyers? I don't think we want to do it yet. They would need 2 removal spells.
You know, most of them, what they have is air.
Or, I think so.
And 5 of the remaining 6 cards are land.
In a very heavy 3-color deck, they could be running 18 as well.
We're looking at like 0 to 2 spells left.
Two removal spells. We're not quite dead, right? Because we can block both of these.
Okay.
Exciting magic.
You're joking. I think it's great.
I mean, I'm not really joking. They have one more turn to kill us. One last card. Can you do it? Oh no. It gets a big flyer? Oh my god, I think they did do it. Or it's real close. If they have a removal spell? Or a trampler?
Not expect that.
We're not quite dead yet, right? We have enough blockers.
Maybe.
They bring one thing, and we take 2. Oh no! This is gonna drain! Oh no! Oh no, it's gonna drain! Wow, the drain. We were not quite dead yet. We are 1
Down to 2. Block, we're dead.
We're dead.
Exact lethal. Yeah.
We can't, like, if we could sack somehow and get this back and, like, oof.
There's no way to get first strike to kill Olivia. Is there? Because Olivia dies and the scavenger disappears.
Nope. Wow. No cards in library. What a win. For Xaxes, too. That's gross. Yeah. Ah!
Wow. Like, okay, we've done the math.
So even if we had one more blocker, you know, I mean, they bricked a lot of lands there too at the end, but just one more blocker and we're not dead.
I was wondering why they weren't skipped.
If we had gotten to use it the first time off of the blood that we wanted to, then we would have been okay, but they found the extort for it. Because we would have been 1 creature ahead.
Yeah. I mean, this hand looks sweet.
I'm wondering, there was a couple of turns where, like, they were bricking. Now, they might have been holding on to the Olivia for the very last minute to where they had 1 extra attacker. That might not have been the last card. Because we were wide enough to where it was like just... We ended up with more creatures than they did.
Yeah. If they had played it earlier, then it wasn't lethal and they were dead on the crackback, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the last card and it was perfect. Also, not attacking with a Rot Tide there helps us. Oh no, because then there was one... Yeah, there was one non-blocked, so that we would have been okay there. Might die.
Not yet drawn this.
This time, no fixing. That's what makes me salty.
Okay.
This Mythic just keeps eating like a removal spell, which is okay. Like, it eats premium removal, leaves a 1/1. Does its job. A little unfortunate. Makes Rot Tide not very good.
We trade 1/1s? I don't think so. I think we want material on the board for the Dreadhound.
I think so. Especially because it does come down next turn. Pretty good card.
Creatures?
Yep. Well, unfortunately, it's a Dreadhound, though.
Oh, I didn't see that.
This deck is missing like one Crawl from the Grave.
Yeah, that would be great.
And the backside of this card is really problematic.
It's the transform, right? Not disturb.
I wonder if it's like this and force them to have to like choose.
Yep.
'Cause I'm guessing this is going to get flipped. Or not flipped, or sure striked or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I could have played around it by putting this in there with it, but...
If it was sure strike, then that's even worse.
Ooh. That's just a
crushing.
punch. Oh, it's a fight. Oh, okay, that's not as bad. That's not nearly...
Right of Oblivion sacking that also triggers the guest, right?
Yeah. I kind of value the redraw on a land more than I value the 1/1 right now. I kind of don't hate Right of Oblivion of the 1/1 for now. This makes this double striking, and it makes both of these fly. A lot of damage. I like it. And then we blow this up next on their turn.
Wait.
Oh, fudge sickles!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fudge, I forgot.
I think this is still fine.
It is still fine, but that is infinitely worse than I thought it was. I just want the one. Yes. I don't need to actually. Yeah.
I like that.
Pretty close.
I feel like you can. I don't think there's anything you want.
I don't think so.
So we run it back. We're doing
we just win?
6.
I think we can actually just win. We kill both of these and attack. Depends what this. Let's do your plan first.
My plan.
Let's kill Thalia. Blood. And see if there's a stick. So now I think we can imprisonment 3/3. And attack with everything. It'll train here and give it double strike as well.
6 and give Coven, yeah.
I have to attack with this. We're attacking with that.
By itself, this is.
There could be like another
Oh, it's not lethal.
another witch's web. Oh, so I should have attacked with another one.
It was lethal if you swung.
I was going to, but then I listened to your math. So we're gonna blame you.
Okay. Fine. It's like 12:30 in the morning. Later, yeah.
Okay. I've had to pee for like 2 hours.
Okay. It's final boss time. It's 6 and 2 again.
I feel like it's one of our best cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it. And we get we can loot one away. We're on the play. Feels good. This deck is also like, it's not nearly as good as some of the stuff we've been seeing. The Dreadhounds are a really nice popper though.
They've had to scrape and claw our way through.
I cannot believe we lost that Olivia game. That was heartbreaking. It could be a negative situation. I like playing this and we go into here. Is this the...
Coven?
Yeah, it
2
does.
power? Okay.
It sure does.
Mana door?
Mm-hmm. He gains first strike. Is there a way? I don't think there's a way to save it, right?
Double strike.
Yeah.
They triple block you, kill the 2.
Yeah.
He still lives.
And there. I think I do. Against green black, I want to be able to... I was thinking about maybe wanting to kill this, but I'm happy
Okay.
we can kill that. They just transform it, I'm guessing. Draw card, lose one.
Very expensive way to cycle.
Yeah, pay 4 cycle. Oh,
We do.
white mana. Okay. That's annoying.
Question is, do we eat and alive or do we write?
We just eat and alive it. They both do the same thing.
Write twice this turn. Attacking with blood.
I don't think so. This is just more mana efficient anyway. I'm a little bit of a shame we can't.
Don't get to lifelink this.
No, but that's okay. We're at 25. They're gonna just chump with the occultist, but. Oh. Interesting.
This is
Scary?
yeah.
They must have like their own
Red Hound.
eaten alive? Okay. Okay, well, they're down to 2 cards.
Nice.
Creatures.
not great creature.
X. They do have enough to block it, so we might have to Oblivion if we want. I definitely want to Oblivion that. I think we get rid of a 1/1, because it's a sacrifice as well. I like redrawing a land. I think that's more valuable in the long run, as like a full card as opposed to... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we want to do it twice though? We don't actually have enough to attack right now. See if there's some sort of stick.
Be a very brave quadruple. It's an absolute shit kicking. We have a kill spell for the rejuvenate.
In chat, do we do it again, like on this? I think so.
Sure. I wish this was instant speed. Did not use the mana to crack the blood.
You know, they could have destroyed target attacking or blocking creature. We could attack with like this. It trades with all of these and see what happens. And force the issue on them. Then they could just double block here and it feels kind of bad, I guess. Maybe we just wait one more turn.
If we're gonna do that, we should not have.
I'm worried that they have destroy target attacking creature.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
It's only 3 packs. They can't have everything.
Okay.
It's only 3 packs.
Okay. This is why I need a limited player to get through this. It's like, constructed that is 100% of the time the kill spell.
No!
Okay, but at least we attacked. Nice.
My mouse is starting to die. It's like skipping around.
We're supposed to attack with Gerald there. No, because they get
just trading it with that feels bad. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Why does a chicken coop have only 2 doors? As if it had 4, it would be a chicken sedan.
You and dad jokes over there are made for each other.
Huh? What did the science book say to the math book? Man, you've got some problems.
Just win the event.
You love it, don't lie. Hey.
It's actually great. Now we can attack properly with the 3. Unless that's a vampire.
It is
a vampire.
indeed a vampire,
Okay.
yes. I think we just kill this. And I think we just play this. And we flash this in and kill them. I have no words to describe how mad I am.
Did you read the rest of the line? That was another dad joke.
What? Yeah. I just read the punchline out loud. They play 2 creatures here. I guess we can't kill them.
Good one.
Wow. Okay.
That away.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think that's actually not a terrible plan because we can then just play it on its other side. Get another draw. That's fine. We're 2 creatures wider than them. They'll take 2 damage. We need to find an answer. They have a lot of bloods though, so I feel like this is actually... It looked really good, and now it is looking infinitely less good.
Start.
I don't know what kind of answers we would have, though. Already used the exile spell.
Exploit the flyer.
They brought themselves down to... Oh, no, they're going to get a zombie that does not have to kick.
Karen plus guys, if we get to make multiple flyers if we kill her.
if we find one thing, we have one enchantment in the deck is the only thing that works with. I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah.
What we could do is sack a human. Makes me a little sad that we did this, but we blanked, so.
Well, the 3/3 was never getting in any.
Yeah.
Sure.
We could do a human and make a 1/1 in its place.
Okay.
Right from the bishop. They also have more cards than they do. No, it's not great, but not it. Just have so many bloods. People really underestimate how good the bloods can be. Oh no. That's real bad.
Hopefully they get cocky now.
I think they just put it on the rot tide. Go. So if we take... that's 13 damage. So we go to 13.
Mana. Okay.
But that's at end step?
Our end step.
Is this good? Is this a thing? Can we do this? I mean, I don't know if that's any good or not. I don't actually know what it does on the backside.
It flies, tramples, lifelinks, and maybe death touches. I don't know what... I'm not sure about the death touch.
It's gonna do it on its own, right? Do the thing.
So it's an intervening if they can do some damage to us somehow. That is the pause of someone who did not see that coming.
No!
We can transform in response, right?
I don't think we can.
Oh, we can't, no.
It's on the stack.
Damn it. Ah, fuck. Give it lifelink.
That's what I was gonna do.
I guess. Oh.
That's just mean-spirited. No! I feel like they didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, it's a good thing I just have this answer. I can't believe after the Olivia top deck, this is how we're gonna end.
I'm trying to think if we have any answers left in the deck for the collector.
We have the Sigurda's Imprisonment.
That's what it's gonna take.
Yeah, and then we would still be in a bit of trouble because we were running out of things to block with now, because they've drawn all the things.
That's another flyer. We have Coven.
We do not.
We do.
Oh, we do now, yeah. So that's 3 damage. So we would need 1 more damage, right? They block this.
Or any way, or now the Sigurda's Imprisoment's lethal.
Yes, true. Okay, yeah.
No, there's no second Dreadhound. I think we milled that with
Correct.
the first Dreadhound.
We did. We can only chump these 2 off.
Need to keep Coven, so we get the Militia Rallier and the Guest.
We have literally 1 out in the deck, I think.
2 pulls at it, right?
2?
No, just 1 now. Depends how they attack, actually.
They just attack with just 1.
Just 8.
I also have more. Not use it. If we just attack and we survive, I think the answer is no.
They double strike up the 6/6.
We take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19.
We can attack with 2 things. What happens if we attack with Witch and they eat the Geist, they go to 3. Jump. Not good enough. Need to block with attack with Coven.
Let's hope we just hold one more time here. Hope they do another.
Yeah, hopefully they give us one more pull at it. That's
interesting.
They must have another flyer.
We might. So this is 6. I think they might have fucked up.
6, 9, 15.
Or they have an answer. Lethal.
15, 18.
Oh, shit. I didn't see this.
We need to block with the Phantom and hope we draw something with toughness not equal to.
So what if we go like this? This is not lethal.
Take 6.
And we still have Coven.
We take 6, 12, 15.
And they die.
We still have Coven.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, sticks? Good sign. They probably have another flyer, is what this is. Did they fuck it up? Come on, baby, tell me you fucked it. Come on, tell me you fucked it up just this once.
Oh, baby.
Come on, fuck it up one time. Oh! Yes! Sorry, chat, he's very loud.
Paid actors, man. Oh my god.
I need to remember to like mute that a little bit.
No, you're gonna see it in Premiere Pro. It's just gonna like fucking spike.
We did it! Woo!
Oh my god.
Was this my second? First.
We have done
Second.
We've done 2 seals and we've 7 X'd in both. Yeah.
No. I lost. We got 6 wins and right? No.
No, we've done 2 seals. 1 on mine, 1 on yours. We 7 X'd.
The 6 wins was on your
on the alchemy
on
run.
the alchemy run. Yeah, back-to-back 7s for limited. Woo!
I broke chats. I'm sorry, anyone who's wearing headphones.
For those of you guys who are watching on YouTube, thank you so very, very much for hanging out with us. I do appreciate it. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think of this Decathlon event and what you thought of our deck. We'd love to hear from you. And make sure you guys click the link below as well to go show Airball some love. I would really appreciate it. Have a good night, guys. Be safe. We'll see you in the next video.